Trolls Toys, figure reviews, unboxings and rankings, random figure reviews, similar groupings of figures, and the occasional toy hunt. All right. YouTube Trolls Toys back at you with another episode of Random Figure Review. And this is episode 51. And in this episode, we're gonna do Kier, Valkyrie of the Dead from Boss Fight Studios. And we got her on a deep sale. I want to say she was like 26 bucks. And I'm not familiar with it, but I'll just read it. It says, born the vestigial twin to a Valkyrie of heaven, Kier was broken and incomplete, an abomination in the eyes of the heavenly host. And so she was cast into the void between realms to wither and die. This is where death found her. Within her pitiful form, saw a reflection of what he once had been, a helpless and lost child, unwanted by both the powers of heaven and of hell. But when they were having their sale quite a while ago now, even though I'm not familiar, I couldn't resist the figure. I just thought she looked pretty badass. So we're going to do Court of the Dead, Kier, Valkyrie of the Dead. Representing Marvel Legends, we're going to do Spirit Spider from the Marvel Gamerverse. We got him on clearance for 15 bucks. Spirit Spider, a version of Peter Parker infused with the power of souls. He uses his spirit fire suit to channel waves of ethereal energy. So $26, $15. We're going to do the Turtle Joe crossover line, right? It says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joe, a real reptilian hero, Storm Shadow as Slash. I'm not in on all these figures, but we do have Storm Shadow Slash and Snake Eyes as Leo so far. File name Slash, primary military specialty assassin, secondary military specialty intelligence, birthplace classified. Storm Shadow can trace his family history through 30 generations of pet turtles, of which he is the first to become an assassin. He can break through walls with his spiked shell, move in sewers with blinding speed, and endure unspeakable hardship and pain if it means seeing a palm tree. Qualified expert, longbow, samurai sword, throwing stars, nunchaka sticks, sai, 8th degree black belt in 5 martial arts. Ripper's pet turtle disappeared a year ago. If he was wiped out, nobody will own up to it. And if he's still around, where did he go? So G.I. Joe, a real reptilian hero / Storm Shadow, 16 bucks. Series 18. WWE Superstars, Dusty Rhodes, daddy, working hard with his hands. He's an American dream. He's just a common man. 20 bucks on Dusty Rhodes. And our last figure is going to be Best Action Ninja Turtles. Casey Jones, Battle Damage, 20 bucks. Right, so it says, Casey Jones is a hot-headed vigilante who stalks the streets of New York City, ready to stop crime with his hockey mask, hockey stick, and baseball bat. He teams up with the Turtles and becomes one of their greatest human allies. So price point for this episode, $26 or less. Court of the Dead, Marvel Legends, TMNT G.I. Joe, WWE Superstars, and Best Action TMNT. All right, we'll start out with Spirit Spider, and obviously from what we just read, I know who he is now, but I just thought I called him Ghost Rider Spider-Man, sort of what he looked like to me. And we were just long gaming him, waiting on him to go on clearance. He comes with Fists of Fury out of the package. Comes with the web shooting hands, a pair of those, and then a pair of what I'm going to call the more splayed out or open hands. And that's what he's going to have for accessories. Looks like your standard Marvel Legends articulation, double jointed knees, double jointed elbows, no articulated shoulders on this one. Some Marvel Legends do, some don't. We put the sort of the web shooting hand here and just the open hand here. He comes with no web effects, but I would say from our multiple Spider-Mans, if we wanted to give him some web effects, we could. Like I said, I just liked him because that's a very different take on Spider-Man. Apparently it's from the Gamerverse, which I didn't play those games, or this game apparently, so, or if he is from Marvel versus Capcom, which I don't remember, I have no idea. But I just thought he was too cool to pass up for 15 bucks, so we added him, and that's figure number 1. All right, up next we got Series 18, WWE Superstars, Dusty Rhodes, the working man, right? In the polka dot outfit, which, you know, obviously WWE was trying to, I don't know why they gave him that gimmick, but with the polka dots, but they did. He comes with pointer fingers, a pair of those. He comes with Fists of Fury. He comes with open hands as well. So it's pick your poison on the hands. He comes gripping hands out of the package. I think we're going to leave him with the gripping hands so we can put the billy club in that he also comes with. He comes with a headband, which is optional, but I think we're going to opt out of that, and we're going to give him the biker hat. If we're going this gimmick, we're going full out. So we're going to give Dusty the biker hat. As I've mentioned before, the superstars, some of you may say, well, ultimates are the best, or our elites are the best, or some of you may even like basics. This is my favorite line of the wrestling figures. I don't know why, but I just love the WWE superstars. Yeah, only single jointed elbows, single jointed knees, but I just love them. Some of you may be more the retro style figures, but this is me. And I do have a few bell-to-bells. The Road Warriors are the bell-to-bell, which is like the, I guess I'll call it the ringside version of this. Not quite as good because they don't have any joints in the arms, but Dusty's looking pretty good. I like the boots. Like I said, not the biggest fan of the polka dot gimmick, never was, but that's what we get in Series 18, Dusty Rhodes Daddy. And I do appreciate how the superstars give you the little bag, although I accidentally cut this one open when I was trying to get the tape off or tore it, but where you can put all of his extra hands in, which is what I'm going to do. I always just save the little bag and put their hands back in it and keep all the superstars together, so that works out for me. So Dusty Rhodes, Series 18 WWE Superstars. Here's figure number 3. Number 2, can't count. We're going to go Turtle Joe's next. We're going to go Slash Storm Shadow. Seems like a small thing, but I got to say, I just noticed that they did it like the retro card back Joes, except for green, whereas the G.I. Joe is more the orange sort of burst card back. I like the background. All right, so we saved our file card, and we've got Storm Shadow Slash out of the pack. Pinned elbows, pinned knees, but for the price point and what he is a cool looking little fig. And yeah, some of you are maybe like, well, we're gonna leave him in the pack. The packaging is cool, but I feel like the fun is getting him out and getting him set up. So here he is, right? And it looks like he's gonna have spots to peg in most of his stuff. So he's got we can put both swords in his backpack, which is quite cool, or in his shell pack, I guess you'd call it. And then what is this one for? Is this for the bow? I don't really know what this one's for. We'll figure it out. There we go. That was for the knife, and the bow actually plugs in right there. So it looks like the only thing that he doesn't have a spot is for the mace, which I guess we'll just put in his hand. Which makes sense since he already has the claws. And other people may have said this, but it's super cool that he also has the, I always butcher how you say it, the Arishikaji tattoo right there on the arm. If you can see that. I mean, I like him quite a bit. And he has everything plugs in except for the mace, which is cool. Storm Shadow Slash. Snake Eye, Ninja Turtles G.I. Joe crossover. For Best Action Casey Jones, we're going to start. The card is pretty cool. I'm not normally big on the cards, but that one I like quite a bit. I'm not in on the Best Action line per se for Ninja Turtles, but I am a Casey Jones collector. So I wanted it for this red, white, and blue mask. He does come with his regular head sculpt, which we're obviously not going to use. He comes with very small Fists of Fury, also not going to use. He does come with his signature golf bag, I guess you could call it, which we could take his head off and get it on there. So my only knock on this figure is, as far as Casey Jones goes, they gave us this big ass bag, and they usually most lines give you a bunch of accessories to put in it. They give us 2. We get sort of the Lucille style bat with the spikes in it, and then we get the cricket bat, and that's it. So a little bit light in the accessory department on this Best Action Casey. And I think he was 20 bucks, like I said. Maybe it was 15, but I think it was 20. We got him from Brimfield Flea Market back in May. And he sort of has a black and gray paint scheme other than the red, white, and blue mask. So I think the contrast is pretty good. I do like the figure, and I'm normally not a big accessory guy, but his backpack just feels kind of empty. With just the bat and the cricket bat is all he comes with. But there's Best Action, Casey Jones, Battle Damage. If we can get him to stand. We're going to have a Casey Jones, he's going to get his own shelf. There we go, there's Casey. And that only leaves Kier, Valkyrie of the Dead from Court of the Dead by Boss Fight Studios. We'll start out with the fact that she comes with her own figure base, which I am always a fan of when they include a stand. Quite the menacing sword. We do get Fists of Fury. And we get Open Hands as well. And then here's Kier, and she's quite articulated, like I gotta say. Double jointed elbows, double jointed knees. She's got quite the swivel in the hips. So I do like this figure quite a bit. Like I said, not familiar with the lore at all. And then she comes with this badass mask, if we can figure out how to get it on her. All right, I gotta say the placement of the foot peg holes was a little bit strange. It's like, it's not in the heel of the foot. It's sort of like, it is, but it's sort of in the arch, which makes it a little challenging to get on the pegs. But she is a good looking figure. I don't think I'd have been in at the $40 or whatever price point it was supposed to be, but to get her on sale for like 26, I believe is what it actually was. Then I was in. So that's the 5 figures we looked at in this episode. Now we'll rank them from our least favorite to our favorite, understanding that we like them all. I don't think it's going to be hard. Coming in 5th place is Spirit Spider, right where he is, $15 price point. We're actually going to move Dusty, we're going to move Slash, because coming in 4th place is this Casey Jones, Best Action. Normally don't knock them for lack of accessories, but they gave us that big bag and nothing to put in it. 3rd place is going to be Dusty Superstars. Like I said, polka dot is just not my favorite gear. 2nd place is going to be Kier from Court of the Dead. She's badass. But I'm in love with this Slash Storm Shadow Turtle Joe. So he's going to be the winner of episode 51. This price point was $26 or less. And the winner is a $16 figure. So we had $15, $20, $20, $26, $16. Storm Shadow Slash taking down episode 51. As always, this has been Trolls Toys. I truly appreciate you watching my videos, and we'll see you soon. Peace.